listen-only mode.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar. My name is Divya and I'm the Marketing Manager here at GyanSys. Today we are presenting Jumpstart Fiori within your existing SAP platform, presented by Neeraj Sahu and Supriya Kulkarni. Neeraj is the Vice President of Sales and Digital Transformation and our Mobility Evangelist here at GyanSys. He brings with him over 20 years of experience in IT services, leading strategic accounts for helping clients on SAP projects and support. He has enabled several clients define their enterprise mobility roadmap. Supriya is our SAP Technical and Mobility Practice Lead. She has over 12 years of experience in SAP and has successfully done multiple hats across implementation and product development projects for clients across industry domains. Just a little housekeeping before we get started. We request all attendees to remain in listen-only mode, which means place yourselves on mute. If you have any questions during the presentation, please type them into the question box in your GoToWebinar control panel. I will bring them up during the presentation, and we will also have time for questions at the end. Now, without further ado, I'd like to turn the time over to Neeraj and Supriya. Thank you.
Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this webinar on SAP Fiori specific mobility transformation for your business. I'm going to talk a little bit about who we are, what we have done on mobility and digital transformation to help our customers for the next 5 minutes, and then hand it over to my colleague Supriya to drive through the rest of the presentation today, including a demo on some of the Fiori apps that GyanSys has developed. So without further ado, who we are an SAP-centric mid-tier system integration company, and we have been here for almost 11 years servicing customers across the globe. Today we have more than 75 customers globally, including most of the Fortune 500 in our portfolio. We service customers in United States of America, and we have a large number of customers in India and the Midwest, Middle East and South America and Pacific as well. We pride upon our solution-centric approach. Over the last 10 years, we have set up a delivery center in India with a capacity of more than 300 people. Overall, today we are about 500 people company with expertise in different dimensions, including Salesforce, Microsoft. We all have a Microsoft Gold partnership and a Salesforce partnership. We are venturing over the last few years into digital analytics, big data, and cloud solutions. Overall, GyanSys has been very successful in taking from mobility roadmap to implementation of mobility as well as support of mobility projects for more than 20 customers today. How we are organized? Primarily as a project-based organization based on the vertical capabilities. As you can see in the middle of the slide, we have SAP, Microsoft, custom solutions, digital mobility, and so on and so forth, led by primarily the client-facing teams that we have in various parts of the United States. As an example, we have offices in California, Texas, East Coast, and we are headquartered in Indianapolis in Carmel with a 100-seater capacity for delivery center in US. Our account management team is supported by various delivery teams with project management office and quality assurance supporting for excellence in processes, and the technical leadership bringing different technology capabilities to deliver cross-functional applications across platforms and technologies, as you see on the bottom part of the slide. Next slide, please. We set our vision 2020 somewhere around 2011, 2012. We were just about less than 100 people company, and we set our goal to be a 1,000 people company by 2020. Today, in 2016, we are well on our roadmap for being a 1,000 people company with growth engines which are being driven by cloud platforms such as Salesforce, Hybris, SuccessFactors, Ariba, new dimension technologies like analytics, big data, and mobile. We are in discussions and talking to several customers about using machine learning and real-time analytics and porting them onto mobile devices for end-to-end business process improvements. We continue our SAP leadership and have implemented S/4HANA and Simple Finance projects for a variety of our customers. We are also venturing for the last 2 years into Oracle Cloud products and Microsoft products as well. We've done selective acquisitions towards growth targets over the last 2 or 3 years. We have acquired several companies that augment capabilities for GyanSys core capabilities. Next slide, please. So coming to the topic of the day today, the mobility. What I consider mobility as a part of digital transformation for any company. So I feel the analytics, the digital transformation, and the presentation layer, which is accessible from the preferred devices of the day, which are really the iPhones and Android phones of the day, that constitutes towards efficient and collaborative business organizations and drive efficiency and cost advantage for the organizations. So GyanSys, from a mobility standpoint, it engages the business users, it improves organization performance. It also poses multiple options in front of an IT organization as to what roadmap can they take for establishing a consistent enterprise strategy ahead of them. So GyanSys can come and help for the mobility practice, having experience of execution of several types of mobility implementation, from custom and hybrid apps to native applications that actually use device capabilities like camera, to using SAP as the backend platform and using SAP UI-driven Fiori as the front-end user experience for our business customers. GyanSys mobility practice has been there for the last 5 years and has helped several companies achieve their mobility roadmap. We have capabilities which span across user experience design, prototyping and mockups, as well as implementing these applications across platforms and providing support after the implementations. Next slide, please. And today, Supriya is going to walk us through what is Fiori. One of the options in mobility today which has become extremely prominent is Fiori for the SAP customers. It brings a world-class user experience, it brings speed and allows employees to do functions anytime, anywhere, 24/7. And that's the direction where technology is taking our lives, and we are operating in a more responsive expectation from our organization. She's going to walk us through some of the apps that we have done, some of the customization examples and how that can be achieved, and then take us through how a GyanSys perfected rapid deployment solution works in quickly achieving the goal of getting you started on a mobility roadmap using Fiori. And then we are going to talk a little bit about how we can enable your team to define your enterprise roadmap using Fiori or other mobility options, and what your teams need to learn and collaborate to get your Fiori roadmap started. So handing it over to Supriya from here. Supriya?
Hey, thank you, Neeraj. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. SAP Fiori, it's the most current buzzword in the market, and it's been promoted by SAP as well as the future of the SAP user experience. So what are the value propositions of Fiori? It's moving away from the typical SAP GUI screens, which were function-based,